Government can't know what you want and what's best for you in the social sense or the economic sense. There's no way I can know your desires. But I know that freedom would allow you to make your own decisions on how you spend your money and how you want to run your life. But if you turn it over to government, even though they think they're omnipotent, when they make a mistake, it affects every one of us. If you have the right to run your life and spend your money and you make a mistake, yes, you could get into trouble. I was one time sitting on the House floor, and it was one of these personal issue votes, and I said, why are you voting on this? Why do you have to tell people what they can do all the time? And he, with a very straight face, honestly says, they're not smart enough to know. And I thought, isn't that a disaster? Sure, somebody might make a mistake, but what happens when that guy makes the mistake? You know, and believe me, there are plenty of mistakes. And that's why it has to be challenged. So I am a strong believer in our Constitution, change it when we have to, but I'm a strong believer that free markets work. It's humanitarian. The principle of liberty protects you in your social values. It protects you in your school values. It protects homeschooling. It protects you in your religious values and church values. And at the same time, it means that the government is restrained from fighting these undeclared, unwinnable, constant wars that are bankrupting us. If we accept that whole package of what individual liberty is all about in the tradition of America, not accepting the idea that we go back to some dark age. Freedom is a new idea, it's been barely tested, but we go back at least to when we had a fair amount of it and understanding and build on that. I don't doubt for a minute that we can come out of this rather quickly. Just like an individual, if they declare bankruptcy, they might have a bad year. But if they go back to work and work hard and can keep what they earned, we could work our way out of this. But the key to it is understanding and protecting liberty and understanding the limited role for government to protect markets, to protect sound money and contracts and property rights. This is what the government is supposed to be doing, but unfortunately now our government is doing the opposite. So I ask you to consider these views very seriously. Hopefully you can join me in this campaign.